Christmas spirit is alive and well on the set of Life in the Now TV. The guests, two powerful women of purpose, image consultant, author, and life coach, Kristie Kennedy, and the ever-vibrant, wise doctor of well-being, Asha Brewer, both came to share more about how they're living on purpose and what they're expecting for the new year. Let's listen now.
Welcome to the Life in the Now broadcast. I'm your host, Nicky Yarborough Collins, and I'm so excited today about my show. I'm so excited about the holidays. This is, I love Christmas. I love the Christmas trees. I love the colors, everything about the holidays. I love it. So I'm so excited about just what my guest has to say today. And before we go any further, let me introduce my guest. First of all, she is the author of Follow Your Dreams. She's also the founder of Women's Beauty, Business, and Brilliance Coach. She's also the founder of the Magnificent Living magazine. Help me welcome my guest on today, Miss Kristie Kennedy. Thanks for joining me, Kristie. Oh my God.
Thanks for having me.
We have been trying to get you on this show, and finally, you're here. And I'm so excited about it because I experienced your ministry and your gift a couple of months ago, and I knew then, I was like, Kristie, I gotta have you on the show. I gotta have you on Life in the Now TV, because what you're doing is all about the now.
Yes.
And empowering women right now. And look at all the things that you're doing. I mean, you're such a visionary. Tell our people a little bit about what you have going on right now.
I have a lot going on right now. The story of my life. Yes. But I tell you, it's all about being in purpose, on purpose. Everything that I do, I want God to get glory ultimately. But I tell you, there's nothing like when you stepped into that zone and you know why you here on earth. Right. And I know for me, where I've come from, there were so many times where I played small, did not live out my purpose. I'm quite sure you're familiar with this. As growing women, we're constantly evolving. Right. But one thing that I realize is that you have to recognize the potential that you possess. So often we look for validation outside of ourselves, but there's nothing like when you can see your own greatness and you don't need anybody to let you know, honey, you are fabulous. Hello.
Yes, you are free to go then.
Come on.
Oh, I can feel it, girl. Wow. Now, tell us a little bit about this magazine, because I saw pictures and I saw, the concept behind it. But what is it that you are wanting the women to get from the magazine?
Oh, definitely. Magnificent Living magazine, it really was birthed out of my own trials, on my own tribulations, adversity. And while I was going through different tests and financial famine, I remember saying that I can live magnificently in the face of adversity. And so often we lose our joy, we lose our hope, we lose our confidence when we've been hit hard with hardship. Right. And so for me, this dream has been a lifelong dream. Literally over 20-something years ago, I remember being at the county fair, and I took a picture with me being on the mock cover of Essence magazine, and it had the title was Women to Watch. In this world. And who would have thought that I would have the magazine, own it, title it, publish it, have authors under my wing, being able to mentor them. So it's really been a lifelong dream come true.
Wow. That's awesome, because, when you have something that you've had, it just, I wouldn't say it was on hold, but God was developing it.
Yes.
And there's a certain time when he's, saying, okay, now's the time for you to release this. And he knows exactly when, because he had the people waiting to, partake of it. Like you said, the authors that you mentor. That's helping them to move forward and push forward and say, you know what, I can do this. It's not just one book. Right. It's about, God getting everything out of me that I'm supposed to birth forth. Yes. So, I love it. I love it. And then, this is the time of season where people really start to evaluate themselves.
Yes.
You know, because they're trying to, you know, get ready for the new year.
Exactly.
And a lot of people make a lot of, what do they call, New Year's resolutions.
Yes, ma'am.
And one of them is, you know, I'm going to look better. I'm going to start feeling better about myself. They start speaking all of these, you know, these positive affirmations. Yes. But then as they get into the year, where do they go? You know? And so with you, you are a life coach and you are a health and beauty coach. So what will you tell some of these ladies who are, you know, getting ready to put these positive affirmations out, and this is my New Year's resolution or whatever? What would you tell them? What kind of advice would you give them, you know, as far as beauty and feeling good about yourself and having the confidence from the inside out?
Yeah, and that's where it starts. It starts from within. And when you think about who you are, every time you look in the mirror, you know, those positive affirmations, they don't just occur once, you know, a year.
Exactly.
A lot of times we wait to this time of year, but I tell ladies, be consistent, because it's what you do each and every day. You know, affirming yourself daily, doing something towards your goal daily. Every time you accomplish something that you set out to do, you gain greater confidence. And so you can't help but be beautiful when you're confident. I believe they go hand in hand. You know, you think about a woman with low self-esteem, oftentimes she would say she does not feel pretty. Wow. You know, and I've seen it. We've even heard Janet Jackson talk about it. She said, you know, you're looking at her and you're like, you're drop dead gorgeous.
Right. Why would you?
Because internally she was not feeling good about herself, so she was protruding that, you know, outwardly.
And that does affect your everyday life. So it does start from the inside, and especially around this time of the year, we have to know that God has given us something that's great, something powerful, someone that's powerful. And that's the reason why we celebrate Christmas. It's because of Jesus, you know, and the anointing that he had on his life to destroy yoke and remove burdens off of our lives. So, you know, around this time, this is a time where we not only celebrate, you know, the birth of Christ, but celebrate our freedom in Christ and knowing who we are. So I really celebrate what you do and how you encourage other women in this area, because what I've noticed is that a lot of Christian women, you know, we battle with that. We have battled with that. Even though we say, you know, I'm strong in Christ and we can do all things.
Game face.
Yes, you put that game face on. But we sit around and we look at everyone else and say, well, why I don't have that? Or look at her, or this and that, and I'm feeling bad about myself. When, you know, in actuality, you know what? I am more than a conqueror. I can do all things. When you start walking in purpose. You know, then we start appreciating everything that we've gone through. We appreciate our testimony.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, and we can stand up and we can hold our head up high. You know, we can look in the mirror and say, you know what, I am beautiful. I may not look like Kristie, or I may not look like, you know, this person, but I am me. And so this is an awesome ministry that you have in the book. Follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. You know, your dreams, not the dreams of anyone else. Where did this book come from, Kristie? I mean, where were you when you wrote this book?
That's a beautiful question.
You know.
I was in the midst of producing my first CD, which is titled Beyond the Skies. And I don't know if you're familiar with Clark Sisters. They always say the sky is the limit. And I would say the sky is not the limit. I'm going to go beyond the skies. And so it took me 5 years to produce this CD. Literally, I was using, you know, what I had left over from my paycheck and sewing into it. And I just never knew how much it would take. It literally, all of my being, we talking about living in purpose, it will require everything that's on the inside of you. And so Follow Your Dreams was an encouragement for me while I was getting ready to give up. You know, I was feeling faint. You know, I was weary in my well-doing. And I just started writing just to keep myself encouraged and motivated during that time.
This is awesome. Going where no one has dared to go. You following your own dreams. You know, if you guys want to get Kristie's book, you can go to her website. It's KristieKennedy.com.
That's correct.
KristieKennedy.com and order her book. I'm telling you, this book is going to bless your life. This is mine. No one gets this one. Okay? I have to tell my husband that he read everything. I'm telling you, that man is so awesome. But, you know, I have to hide my books. But, Kristie, this is, you know, this is really good because my thing is you have to really be whole in your spirit, your mind, your body, and your spirit, your soul. You know, this is a time where, you know, we're living in some rough times. Yeah. And if anything kind of lacks or you fall off in any way, it affects every other area of your life. It really does. And so when you feel good and you're confident about yourself, my God, that gives you the strength to minister to every area of your life. You know what? In order for me to feel my best, I need to eat right. I need to feed myself. You know, I need to, you know, let's cut out some of the sugars or whatever. And, you know, we're not going to get into that because my next guest, y'all, she's going to deal with your eating habits. My God, I'm so excited about her. But, Kristie, but it all goes hand in hand. You know, eating the right things. You know, taking care of your body, your skin. Like you talk a lot about that, and I know at the last session where you spoke, you talked about that. You know, you gave the women some pointers about, you know, taking care of your skin, taking care of your nails, and how to be presentable. Yes. What are some of those things now? Can you give, you know, my audience some pointers now? Yes. When you think about image, and I deal with image enhancement, we can always improve. We get in that place where we're stuck and we're focused on where we used to be. I mean, I just walked into someone today and they had a jerry curl, literally. And when you think about where you're going, your now and your next, you need to look like your next in your now. And so that means wearing tailor-made clothes that they fit you well, your hair being presentable, nicely groomed, clean skin, and that's taking the time to groom yourself each and every day. A lot of times, you know, women on the go, they like to rush, and especially women that are married with children. I hear it more so than anything. You know, they say they just don't feel like they have enough time to take care of themselves. You have to take care of yourself. How can you give what you have not given yourself? Oh my God, that is awesome right there. You said a mouthful. How can you give what you have not given yourself? And it's, you know, and I remember you talked about taking time out to pamper yourself. Yes. I believe in that. I believe in that. Because, I mean, I've been in that place where, and I'm driven, no doubt about it. And I remember being on the road constantly, and I started neglecting my health. And I ended up in the hospital. That was my wake-up call. I was not drinking water. I was drinking sodas and teas to try to stay alert. Exactly. And so I'm dehydrated. And I'm like, I never want to be in that place again, you know. You don't want to sacrifice your health for your vision or your dream. Exactly. You know, that's out of balance. That's out of balance, right. I'm so glad you said that. Oh, my God. Kristie, thank you so much for just sharing all of, you know, your wealth of knowledge. So your tips, believe me, the last time when you spoke about taking care of yourself and pampering yourself, I took that in and I started, I had to start slowing down and not feeling guilty about taking care of myself and pampering myself every now and then. So ladies, you got to take care of yourself. You got to really step back. Hey, give your husband the kids, or hey, ask mama, somebody, just get some time for you. Take some time out for you to have a little mental break. And if you want to get Kristie's book, go to her website, KristieKennedy.com. Follow your dreams. You need to get this book. My God, thank you so much, Kristie, and we would love to have you back.
Follow Your Dreams by Kristie Kennedy. What a powerful testimony she has. You can get the book Follow Your Dreams at KristieKennedy.com. Coming up next on Life in the Now TV, Dr. Asha Brewer is here to help us get temple fit for the new year. You don't want to miss it.